Hey everyone, it's Alex. First off, I just want to say that I hope you and your friends and family are safe during this time. And I want to begin my presentation by showing you my final short film that I made. And afterwards, I'll be dissecting it shot by shot, um, telling you the inspiration behind it. Hope you like it.
A heavy tree washed my face. Whistle kissers gave way to morn mid-dew, and the patterns on my back told the man of my complexions. Splinters hit his foot. His work seemed meaningless, as if the two hands on her neck gave power. I laughed. What do you men need with a metal queen of purple fingers? A foxglove dew, 3 drops on his nose to selfishly greed, but you see, red blood is not a gift to give back. Please yield your praise to the two-hand man. They are not the machine to hold, nor the one to which we say hello.
For my project, I wanted to challenge myself by trying to create an avant-garde short film discussing gender identity. Now, as you saw in the film, there wasn't any dialogue apart from the audio of the poem underscoring. I relied on symbols and imagery to tell a story. In the first shot, I wanted to set the tone of the film by using the image of woods. The woods symbolizes an unexplored realm full of the unknown. It also symbolizes the unconscious and the mysteries that lie within. I am setting the tone of the film to be mysterious yet alluring. The next shot I introduce for the first time is the image of a feminine figure. The picture of a woman from the 1920s wearing a dress and holding a fan, looking regal, yet having her head turned away. This picture symbolizes femininity, but closed out to the world. Who is she, you ask? You might find out. For my next shot, I wanted it to be mysterious, so I asked my friend Finn to take a shot of him in the mirror, but have his face covered. With a small light lightly illuminating in his room, this shot introduces an inkling of a character, but not fully shown. This shot symbolizes confusion within self, and gets the audience to start thinking about the character that was just introduced. For my next shot, I wanted material items to convey a mixture of femininity and masculinity. I asked Finn to lay down his earrings, a bracelet, a watch, and a ring on white sheets. While the earrings and bracelet are feminine, his watch and ring represent masculinity. By placing the items on a white sheet, the shot conveys a mixture of masculine and feminine energy onto a pure, untouched white sheet. An equal amount of feminine and masculine energy have now met an equilibrium. In my next shot, I reverse the shot from the beginning of Finn in the mirror so that the back of his head is visible in the tiny mirror. The character is now looking at you, but you are not able to see the character's face. This shot translates the idea of how people show you what they want you to see. Sometimes people are scared of showing their true face in fear that they will be rejected. In this shot, I wanted to create the feeling of energy flowing. The river symbolizes peace and prosperity. Rivers are a power of nature just as the human being. We are connected to nature as she is our mother. Nature gives us new life and fills our soul with meaning. For my climactic scene, I wanted to finally reveal the character, but not just quite yet. The character is overexposed with the sun beaming in through the trees. A body is outlined within the sunlight. The character has finally decided to reveal themselves. I wanted the shot of Finn to be overexposed because it symbolizes the character's inner light that shines the brightest and is being shared with you now. The ending shot is the character in their rawest form, human. The character is done hiding and reveals themselves to the world. This final shot symbolizes pure transparency within oneself and the world one lives in. The poem underscoring the film is a poem titled A Ladybug's Point of View that Finn had written for the project. I asked him to write it, and I didn't ask any questions. All I know is that he wrote it from his soul, and that is all that mattered to me.